Jessii, and everything about today's video absolutely creeps me out, just like most things do. But I keep doing them. I keep doing them. So as you can probably tell by the title of today's video, we're gonna be talking about the 8-foot tall woman. There are so many people around the world who have claimed to have met her, and trust me, it's not something you wanna do. This urban legend has been going around the internet for quite a while now, so I wouldn't be surprised if you've heard of her before. Hopefully you haven't seen her before. But yeah, we're gonna talk about her in just a moment. Before we get started, I just wanted to let you guys know that I have made a ton of colorful gummy bear charm bracelets. I'm actually wearing one right now. It's the bright neon yellow one. I love gummy bears. They're just so cute and I love them on jewelry. So I made a bunch of different colors. If you guys would like one, I've linked it down below. But yeah, I kept one in like every single color because I love it. All right guys, so let's talk about this 8-foot woman. Now her full name is Jessii Sakusama. I hope I'm saying that right. I really did try. But she is also known as the Japanese Slender Man. Many people who have seen her say she looks just like him, which is horrifying. Now she's supposed to be a spirit who has taken the form of a very tall woman, but one of the most bizarre things is that she's said to have this deep, low, masculine voice, and she's constantly repeating the word po over and over again. But like I said, in a deep, low, rattly voice, like po, 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 which is kind of scary. She apparently goes after children that are specifically between the ages of 9 and 11 years old. So if you're watching this video and you are in that age group, watch out. I'm just kidding. Please don't go and tell your parents that the 8-foot woman is coming for you. I want them to like me. Okay, so the first fact about her is that she is 244 centimeters tall, aka 8 feet tall. Imagine being a little kid looking outside your home when you see a 244 centimeter tall woman staring back at you through your bedroom window on the 2nd floor. I mean, 8 feet tall is rare to be. Like, not many people in the world have reached that height. The tallest person to ever live was a man named Robert Wadlow. People actually called him the Giant of Illinois. He was 8'11", guys. That's crazy. So he was just slightly taller than Jessii Sakusama. I also looked up how tall Slender Man is just to see how she compares, and he's apparently 15 feet tall. So I think he wins in the height department. It also just really gives me the creeps just thinking about seeing a woman's face in my bedroom window on the 2nd floor. That would destroy me. The second creepy fact about her is that she makes a terrifying sound when close, like I just mentioned. Her deep, manly, terrifying voice comes in threes. She says, po, 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 over and over again. This noise indicates to her victims that she's coming for them, and there's not much they can do about it. Jessii Sakusama takes her time with her victims. She is known to stalk them for weeks or even months before making a move. You could potentially hear this noise outside your window, at the playground, at your parents' home, or anywhere else that Jessii Sakusama wants to make her presence known. This part of it is actually kind of similar to Slender Man. People say he has the Slender Man effect, which only occurs when he's near somebody. And even though the Slender effect is much more violent as it causes victims to become disoriented and nauseated, these two creatures both give a warning when near. So I mean, at least they warn you. The next thing is that she preys upon children. Now, Slender Man has been said to prey upon children and adults, but apparently this 8-foot tall woman only chooses children most of the time. The reason for this is unknown, but it is believed that she only kidnaps young children because she feeds off their young essence, which may be why she looks like a young woman at times. Another creepy thing is that she can mimic your loved one. There's this story about a boy who came in contact with her. He ran and told his grandparents, and they were terrified because they had heard of her legend before. So they tried to take the proper steps to get their grandson away from this spirit, but she kept appearing outside of his bedroom door, outside of his window, and she would actually mimic the voice of his grandparents to try and get him to let her in. If the boy had done so, he would have been kidnapped by her and never seen again. Now, the next day he told his grandparents that he heard their voices outside of his door, and they said it wasn't them. They swore to him that it was not their voices, so the whole thing is just creepy. This is apparently a true story about this boy, so I really hope not. The next thing is that you are destined to die after seeing her. So most people know that Slender Man makes his presence known to you once you begin to look into his existence. Like a quick search on the internet and you can find yourself falling down a rabbit hole of images and videos that sear his presence into your mind. And this is how he chooses his victims and claims you for his fate. However, Hachisaku-sama picks her victims at random as long as they are children, like I said. Like if you're a child in Japan, you are fair game for her to come and get you. It says if she sets her sights on you, kiss your parents goodbye because she's going to come for you. And make sure to listen for her signature sound, po, po, po. Not the Teletubby. Not the Teletubby. Now, you'll know it's her because she's wearing this long white dress, and it's really interesting how she's wearing formal clothing and so is Slender Man. It's like a formal clothing creature thing. She also has long black hair, so people say she kind of looks like the Grudge or like Samara from The Ring, and most of it actually blocks her face, so you can't really see what she looks like. She also wears a hat in many of her depictions, and apparently she looks very beautiful, and that's what entices people to go near her or follow her. Now apparently there is a way to get rid of her if she is following you. To put an end to her stalking, the victim has to sit in a secluded room where newspapers block the outside view from all windows. 4 bowls of salt are placed in each corner, and the victim must stay in the room for an entire night. They say that in the morning, the 4 bowls of salt should be turned black. And that's your indication that she was trying to get into the room that you were in, but the salt was like blocking her. So once the salt is black, you know that her stalking has been stopped, but it does say the victim must leave Japan and never return unless he or she is willing to fall victim to her persistent evil. So that's great to know. I mean, at least there's somewhat of a way to like get rid of her, but you have to like leave your entire life behind, which is never really fun. Anyway, so guys, those are all the things I'm going to be mentioning about her today. If I missed anything important, definitely comment it down below. And yeah, don't forget guys, if you would like one of the new gummy bear charm bracelets, I've linked everything down below. But I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!